you beautiful people. My name is Mahia, and I am your blind guide for today. And today I wanted to talk to you about NFTs, non-fungible tokens. I'm sure anyone watching this channel probably knows what that is, but if you're very, very new to crypto and you're just trying to get in and understand what everything is, NFT, it's pretty much a smart contract that you can put to anything in real life. Like a lot of them have entries to different like Discord channels to learn about crypto, and some for the biggest NFT projects. But NFTs can also be used in real estate, like putting a house on an NFT. That way, say you sell a house for $100,000, but in the smart contract you put 5% of future sales goes back to the original seller, which honestly, like, everybody's gonna want that because you can sell your asset, and every time the person you sold your asset to sells it, you will make some money, and that's awesome. They're also gonna start doing that with cars a lot. Um, let's see, so houses, cars, a lot of other businesses are already expanding into NFTs. You're going to see NFTs that grant you access to, like, for example, play to earn games, like with the Shiboshis, or the one that's coming out from ZINU, which is a really good use for them. But honestly, you can put like anything with NFTs, and so a lot of people put art with NFTs, and a lot of the mainstream artists are switching over to NFTs, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today, and that would be objkt.com, and that's object.com. They run off the Tezos blockchain, which is carbon neutral, which I know that is a huge concern for a lot of people when it comes to Bitcoin or NFTs, how much energy it takes to make them. But Tezos, they've solved that problem. They do not have even close to the issues that OpenSea has. OpenSea, I don't know, it's a little ridiculous how often their site crashes, or for whatever reason you might not be able to buy the NFT you're trying to buy. Some people have had trouble listing NFTs. It's just a whole thing. Plus, no one wants to pay these super high, ridiculous Ethereum gas fees that can be in the hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Like, it's not realistic. It's not going to stay, and that's why they're coming out with Ethereum 2.0, because the way it is right now is just not sustainable. But okay, let me get back to it. So object.com, OBJKT, has a lot of mainstream artists like Tantan, Amir Falah, Tim Maxwell, Franco, and a lot of other ones. And one really cool thing is when you buy this NFT and then you sell it, if you sell it later on, a reflection of that goes back to the artist, kind of, in my opinion, dispelling this whole starving artist thing. Like, if you've never been starving, you're not really an artist, or something like that, which I think that's completely ridiculous. And this is really going to help to change that. The fact that so many mainstream artists are jumping onto NFTs says a lot. And also, they could even do, like, in the NFT contract, the reflections, they could do like 5% goes to I don't know, some art charity, or 5% goes to, feeding the dogs, Children's International. That's what I'm actually involved in. But there are so many different charities that they could be helping, and NFTs are really opening a pathway to do that. And then also a lot of people, when they sell, say, their car, their house, um, whatever it is, their vehicles. I already said the car, so how they're blah. Sorry about that little tongue tie. But their houses, their cars, art projects, just you can turn so many things into NFTs, that NFTs really are the future, and they just have so much utility already, but they're just having more and more. And if you've watched a few of my videos before, I always talk about ZINU, because I have to represent for the zombie mob. Absolutely 100% bullish on this project. I love it so much. And their NFTs, I think, are somewhat going to be what future NFTs are, because they have so much utility with them. Access to exclusive merch, figurines, in-game or access to their play to earn game, royalty pools, um, in-person events, probably like meetups or something like that. They're gonna have their own version of quests. Really curious to see what that's gonna be like. A royalty-free NFT, which is so amazing. A lot of different businesses or just individuals can use their NFT for whatever, and they're the first fully animated NFTs. So it'll be ZINU like jumping, swimming, flying, just all different things, which I think that's pretty cool. But I just bring up ZINU to kind of show you some of the utility that can be brought to NFTs. Also, with ZINU, if you have the NFT, you get private tutorials from thought leaders. So I don't know if that's going to be in like the NFT space, the crypto space, or just people from the ZINU team. But either way, it's amazing education opportunity for anyone who's interested in that. But back to objkt.com, Tezos blockchain, virtually like not. I don't want to say no fees, but compared to Ethereum, no fees. Like the blockchain seems to be really good. I haven't heard of anybody complaining about issues with it. Like I said, it's carbon neutral, which is amazing, because a lot of the issue with NFT was some environmental groups in place, and otherwise some people who are buying NFTs and Bitcoin in the background, but saying something completely different to everybody else. And I mean, 5 billionaires, there's a list of 5 billionaires that pretty much took a complete 180 on Bitcoin and NFTs, metaverse, all that stuff, because these people were, talking trash on it. Some of them saying it was like a jihadist call on American dollars, and that I think Mark Cuban said, "Why would I rather have bananas? Because I can at least eat those." Because just not understanding what Bitcoin was. But a lot of these people are now coming around, and art is going to be huge for them. Not to mention, with a lot of these NFTs, you don't just get a digital NFT. You also get the physical copy of the art, which I think that is just incredible, because art is a real store of value, because art, it goes up a lot, especially if it's good high quality stuff from a mainstream or upcoming artist. I mean, it's like any other investment. You know what you're getting into. You're probably going to do pretty great with it. I mean, global events can affect it somewhat, but it's honestly the psychology of the market. I mean, stuff goes up. wells sell out, it drops, people freak out, sell out more, wells buy back in, and just kind of repeat the cycle. But cryptocurrency in general is starting to change that, because it's giving the little people, only talking about financially, because yeah, your financial situation says nothing about you, nothing about who you are, what you've been through in life, the struggles you've had to overcome. It means nothing to that. Your wealth has nothing to do with that, because I always say, if you make it to the top of the mountain, but you've sacrificed your soul, your heart, the things you love, then you made the wrong decision. I don't care if you're a millionaire or a billionaire, even a trillionaire. If you've sold out your values, then you have not succeeded in life. You just haven't. And I really feel like this is going to change, and it won't be a lot of crooked people who have sold out all their values, who have just crossed out all their family, all their friends, just completely turned their back on everybody. But they're billionaires, so a lot of people respect them. That's not going to necessarily be the future. We have people who have been working hard, have really done this, the due diligence, or sold something miles and miles away and put some money on it, and now they're millionaires, billionaires, but they don't have the cynicism, they don't have this crushing weight, this this hatred that a lot of rich people have. That is going to be a thing of the past, and I think that in itself is amazing, because I can't wait to see what people that are actually generous, people that have really struggled or really suffered, what they're going to do to improve society. Because I know if I was a millionaire or a billionaire, my whole existence, really right now, my whole existence is just to help as many people as I can. But if I was a millionaire or billionaire, I know I could do that on a way larger scale, and that would be my life's goal, my life's ambition, just to help people. And we need more people like that, and I think in the next few years, we are really, really going to see that, because there are going to be so many crypto millionaires, billionaires, NFT millionaires, billionaires, metaverse millionaires, billionaires, play to earn gaming millionaires and billionaires. Like, we're really going to shake up the 1%. And as I always say, we want to shatter the wealth gap in the world, because it is just, it's horrific and horrible the way some people are struggling next to billionaires that spend, $50 million on a gold jet ski, or some of them on a diamond, or like, I don't know if you ever heard about the app for the phone that put like a red gem in the middle, and some people bought that for, I think it was like, I hate this, I can't think of the number right now, but it was something astronomical. I think it was over $100,000. And a lot of people just waste a lot of their wealth when they could really be improving the lives of everyone else. Also, on that note, the Ukrainian, governmental crypto wallet, I think last time I saw it was around 40 million, which is just incredible. And as with anything involving your money, you need to make sure it's going the right place, because there are a lot of scammers. In any situation, especially war, there's going to be people looking to take advantage, whether that be in crypto, whether that be robbing and raiding houses, whatever it is, they're going to try to take advantage. And sadly, they have been, to an extent, people not sending it to the right wallet or the right people. But if you go on Twitter and you go to the Ukraine government's official they will. The wallet address is right on there, and you can find everything you need to know if you want to send them money. If that's something you can financially do, I know they would greatly appreciate it. But I know some people can't, and if you can't, that's okay. If you can maybe help, just gather some attention to it, that people can help. Um, Maybe just some words of encouragement to some people who really need it. Just every bit really helps. And the courage that the Ukrainians have been showing, and in the eyes of one of the historically most ruthless armies, because I mean, if you don't know, look up what happened in World War II when the Russians fought back the Nazi invasion. What happened to the German civilians? Because it was pretty horrific, and I hope that's not what happens here. Again, I will keep saying this. If NATO would just accept Ukraine, this whole war would completely be over, because then it wouldn't be Russia threatening whoever interferes with this great calamity that they are supposedly going to unleash upon whoever crosses them by trying to help the Ukraine. But I don't see it happening. I see it as somewhat of a bluff, but more than anything, Russia is not going to declare war on 30 countries. Like, that is not going to happen. If NATO said, okay, we'll accept Ukraine today because everything that's going on, we're going to do it, emergency action, and decided to add Ukraine to NATO, then there's no way that Russia wouldn't heed NATO's warning when they tell them that you are currently invading a NATO territory. You have X amount of time to leave, otherwise you will be against all of NATO essentially, because that's something they couldn't afford, and the Russian people, they would not put up with that. Like, as bad as it is right now for some of them, they would not put up with that. There would be a revolt, and it would be just the end of Putin's regime. But I personally don't think that will happen. If it does happen, I think it'll be after this conflict is completely resolved one way or another. But I hope the Ukrainians come out on top, and I hope they can continue to protect their country. I wish other countries would do a lot more than just sending them weapons and money and stuff like that. I wish someone would actually get more involved. But until that happens, just keep them in your heart. If you can help, if you can help them out any way possible. And again, check out objktobject.com. Tezos just got listed to Webull, I think, 1 week ago, which when they hit new exchanges, that can also be very bullish. And the fact that everything went the way it did on the 23rd and 4th, that definitely could have put a damper on momentum and volume and in price. So I could see this one still having a nice run up here pretty soon. But the more people get into Object, the more people who are like, okay, I'm not going to deal with OpenSea and it crashing and people hacking it and losing their money and all of these fake projects and PFP, like the profile picture projects, I don't know. I think they're a quick flip, but I personally wouldn't get into one. Like, I don't know. And there's also Vivi that does a lot of comic books and collectibles and stuff like that. But if you're gonna go that route, I would just try to pick them up on the secondary market because they sell out so fast. And if you have good internet speed, you might want to try it. I mean, because if you can get anything from Vivi, on the secondary market, you're going to see probably a 10, 25x pretty quick. Now, I know they weren't letting people withdraw cash on it, just keep their gems in their account. But I think once that changes, a lot of people are going to be flooding into Vivi. But as of right now, I think OBJKT is the best bet for NFTs, especially if if you're into art, or if you just know enough about art to know what's good, who's good, and what potentially is going to just explode in value. But I'm gonna get off here for tonight. Just I love you guys. Stay positive. Thank you so much for the subscribers. I'm so excited that I hit 25. It really means a lot to me. Any help you guys can give, like, subscribe, share. Just let anyone else who's wanting to learn a little bit about crypto and projects, let them know about my channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, amazing night, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.